Yo, what's up, guys? Carl got back with a video. And today, yep, kind of looks like we got fooled. We got fooled, guys. We got fucking fooled. But what do you expect? Phil Spencer is a businessman. So, Phil Spencer lied to us saying about Indiana Jones was not going over to PlayStation. He lied to us saying it was not going over to PlayStation there. And guess what? I don't know what happened in that 6 months there. But yeah, Indiana Jones is actually going over to PlayStation. When he said, we're not going to bring like Indiana Jones or Indiana Jones or Starfield over to PlayStation. Well, kind of looks like Phil Spencer lied about that. And he's like, yeah, mostly they had their like GameCon or whatever today, or their conference today, or whatever they had. And then he actually said, yeah, it's coming to PS5 in 2025. So, yeah, it does come out this year in 2024 on Xbox there. So, Xbox will still have it for a full year before it goes on PlayStation. It kind of looks kind of similar with the Call of Duty deals there with fucking Activision Blizzard there. They still have to pay them off there. So I'm not really surprised they have to pay off Activision Blizzard there. They did pay $70 billion over. They did pay almost $70 billion there to buy Activision Blizzard. So technically they have to get some profits back there for buying Activision Blizzard there. So I can understand why they actually are fucking doing this there and mostly putting it on other platforms there, because the gaming industry is actually going into this way there. PlayStation's putting their games on PC there day one. So I think I think Microsoft and Sony are actually falling in the same suits there to put all their games onto different platforms there. And that's the real reason why we're seeing these games going over to different platforms. But all these PlayStation fanboys, stop fucking gloating. Because we all know about these PlayStation fanboys love to gloat there. Because they think Xbox is going third party there. When it's suddenly hurting PlayStation in a way if they put their games on PlayStation. You know that, right? You know this, guys. It does hurt PlayStation in a way where those games are actually going third party there. And this is actually bad for the gaming industry. The reason why I'm saying this is bad for the gaming industry, because it actually pushes competition out of it. It does actually push competition out. It does push competition out there, because if Xbox there or Microsoft is like saying, okay, we're gonna just put it on put it on PlayStation there. Guess what's happening within the business standpoint of the games there? Mostly in the business standpoint of the games, Microsoft is getting the whole money. They're getting all the money there from all those games are actually getting ported over to PlayStation there. So yes, when those games getting ported over to PlayStation there, Microsoft's seeing that there, and they're seeing the dough there. They're like, exclusives are not the thing there. Why we need to have these games exclusive there on these platforms there when we can just get the money off of other players there, off of other platforms there, and just get the money off of it. Because they're not getting the money off the console sales. They know that they're not going to do well in the console market even possibly going into next generation. But how they're also going to get the money right back, it's putting other games on other platforms there. And if they put other games on other platforms there, that means that that might push PlayStation out, because if all those PlayStation players are buying PlayStation just to play Xbox games there, what's the point buying a PlayStation there if you already have an Xbox? I'm just saying, for these people honestly have two devices there. What is the point buying a PlayStation there if you are playing on PlayStation there if you can just play those games on Xbox there, like those games on Xbox there and stuff? Because technically you're getting the fucking same fucking game on PlayStation or on Xbox than you have on PlayStation there. So that's the real reason why the thing there. And honestly, we all know about the PlayStation fanboys want these Xbox games so they can gloat. That's what it is. It's fucking gloating there, and fucking gloating is so fucking stupid at this point. Like, people honestly, what is the point fucking gloating over a fucking video game when it's the same fucking textures as the same fucking game you get from the previous platform there? You like same with Xbox, PlayStation, or any other of these other title games there. You're playing the same fucking game. You're playing the same fucking game there. The only difference is the fucking button design is different. That's the only thing is different from it, is the button design is totally different from the game. You're still getting the same fucking shit. You're still getting the same fucking game there. But all these dudes there, I have a feeling it's just fucking gloats. I think it's just fucking gloating there. Sony there is begging for these games to be on their platform because guess what? They do not have nothing going through the pipe. They don't have nothing from the pipe there. So Sony there is actually porch begging for these games to come over because they're like, oh shit, we have nothing. We have nothing there. And this will hurt PlayStation there. Reason why I'm saying it hurts PlayStation there, because Microsoft will finally invade PlayStation's platform. Microsoft is invading PlayStation platform there, putting all their games on PlayStation there. And mostly, guess what? And mostly for the business standpoint, Microsoft's getting all the money. They're getting all the money there. They're getting all the dough there from all these games going over to PlayStation there. So, and Sony is not making a dime off of these games. The only thing Sony's making a dime there off these games there is possibly a 30% of the cut there. They're mostly making 30%. Not Microsoft, like all like the MBGs, like all these PlayStation fanboys want you to think there, because they have something there and they're fucking gloating about it. But I'm gonna say, but all these people honestly gloat. You really want gaming to go into a monopoly space? You really want gaming to go into a monopoly space there? Because that's where gaming's heading. They're going into a monopoly there. Microsoft is actually fully going to control there to take Sony out. How they're going to take Sony out? They're going to put their games on other platforms there. That's step one. Step one is putting their games on other platforms there. Step two, wait until their budget thing until they go into an economics collapse there. And then three, totally knocking Sony off the map there, and Sony will not stay in business there, because if the money is going towards Microsoft games there, and if everybody's playing Xbox games on PlayStation there, who honestly just have only a PlayStation, in a way, support those games. It will drive Sony out. It will definitely drive Sony out, and it will put them out of business, because you know what? That's mostly in a way. I don't want to see that happening in the gaming industry, because guess what? That will start a monopoly effect. You really want a monopoly effect there? You really want a monopoly effect? It might go through these games there. Mostly for a casual game, for me just being a casual gamer, I don't want to see that happen. I want the competition to keep going on there. But if Microsoft is putting their games on other platforms, and that means other companies there, like Sony, will have hard time to put their own titles on their platforms. Like, if you look at Sony there, they're not coming out with good games. They're coming out with fucking, like, kiddie games and stuff. Kiddie games and freaking third-party and Xbox games. That's what PlayStation has right now. And that is the doom of PlayStation there. Mostly, PlayStation is on its last leg. If you look at it there, PlayStation's on its last leg. PlayStation's already been third-party already. PlayStation's already been third-party. Reason why I'm saying PlayStation has been already third-party, because they're allowing Xbox games onto their platform there, and you know where the money's going. It's not going to Sony. It's going to Microsoft. The money is going to Microsoft there for all those Xbox games. They're not getting... Microsoft's getting not 30% of those games on there. They own the fucking IP. They own the fucking IP. So if their IP games there go over to PlayStation there, and they will still keep the Halos, the Gears, and the Forzas, those games will never go third party. But mostly all those newer titles there, all those newer Xbox games there, yeah, I think it's a slow thing Microsoft is trying to do. They're trying to take Sony out. They're trying to take Sony out. And the one way to fucking take them out is put their games on PlayStation. That's how you take your competitor out. So yeah, and plus, that's pretty much it on this. Honestly, it's the truth. But honestly, if that happens, gaming is going to be in a gaming hell because it's going to be nothing but a monopoly. So yep. Comment, rate, more response to Tuesday Bros. We like Blood Bros. Please subscribe. Hit the button on Kitchen on the Super Bowl and live streams. Correspond to Tuesday Bros. Okay, out. Peace.